Mic check, mic check. Let me make sure the mic work. Okay, mic working. Send out some socials right quick. Let's see. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot in here. The heater was on for a little while, but this is Southern Cali. It don't need to be on. Welcome everybody to the Piccsta Podcast. I'm your host, the Piccsta. Thank y'all for being here, man. Let's see one more. Let me send out one more. Let me send out one more. Let's see. Have a grand stream. What's up, Poseidon? Appreciate you coming through. I don't know if you about to stream too, but you can have you a grand stream. What's up, Poseidon? Oh boy. Oh man. I want to play some video games tonight. I ain't played games in a couple of days. And it's starting to affect me, man. I'm listen. I'm used to playing every day, man. But the way I've been working lately, ain't been having time, man. I just ain't been having the time. No time. No time. Let me see. Make sure I post it to Facebook. This man said Fury is not Fury. Usyk. Usyk is a top four, top five, top 10. I'm sorry, top 10 heavyweight of all time. That's why I left them boxing groups, man. I can't get with them casuals like that. Can't do it. Won't do it. Oh shit. What is this? No.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas. First year and a half, a lot of mistakes. Your last year in the league, you played with him. Do you remember moments, could have been a practice,
Oh, yeah.
where he did something and you went, man, if this guy ever gets it refined, it's going to be all-time stuff.
I mean, he was already refined when I got there. I remember we played against Kansas City in the regular season. And I had ran a double move, a little out and up, and I was running. And the corner was, like, right here. So I'm thinking, oh, man, if he hangs this on the inside, like, it's an interception. So, like, the ball could have been, like, a deep ball and let me run into it. He put it on the line, probably, like, 50 yards on the line. And literally, I just remember putting my hands out and catching the ball. And I was like I wanted to celebrate because I felt like I did something, but I just pointed at Josh like, bro, like what type of throw was that? And that's the God honest truth. Like,
Yes, sir. Man, why they have to show me this just now? Anyway, like I said, welcome everybody. Appreciate y'all coming through. Welcome to the show. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm ready for this holiday to be done. Christmas right around the corner. What is it? Wednesday? Wednesday. Got a couple of birthdays coming up. My brother Kinston birthday coming up. My mother's birthday coming up. Shout out to all the holiday babies, man. All the Christmas babies and New Year's babies, and I know that's a time to have a birthday, man. The holidays. Mm, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope y'all spending a lot of time with y'all family, man. But with that being said, let's get right into it, man. I've been seeing a lot of videos, man, about the state of gaming and some of these games coming out. Fortnite having a nice little run. Um, COD had a setback, step back, whatever you want to call that. I'm not even lying. I'm thinking about getting back on Battlefield 4, man. I was looking at it today. It's $20. I think that why that's not $5? Why is that game not $5 right now? So why is it not $2 right now? Why is it not $2.99? When did Battlefield 4 come out? Let me see. This game is still $20, man. I don't even know if people on the servers. I'm sure they got a couple of servers, but because they got the custom servers too. I'm sure they got a few. But let me see. Let me Google this right quick. Release date October 29th, 2013. Wow. And that game is still $20. Wow. October 29th, 2013. One of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, I can't see myself. I'm not gonna lie. I could see myself paying $20 for it, but maybe I'll get a EA. They got an EA subscription where it comes the game comes with that. I might try that instead of buying just the game and see what the servers look like, and I might do that because yeah, I would hate to buy the game for nothing, like because I know before I had the disc and I had it on PlayStation 4, and before I got rid of it, I was loading up into lobbies. I was the only one in the match. I was like, dang, like, but then some nights, like a Friday night, Saturday night, I would get in lobbies, they be full. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it, man. Thinking about it. We're gonna see. Let me see this. I wonder if this plays. Can y'all hear this? Tell me if this plays. Let's see. Is that playing? Is that playing? Can y'all hear that? Is that playing? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. So maybe it's not playing. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to look into that chat settings. Let me see. I'm gonna have to fix that. Chat appearance. Chat highlights. Deleted messages. Brief. Pause chat. Scroll only. Start sharing chat. New. Subscriber only chat. Emo only. No. Follow only chat. No. No. Review recent raids. Nope. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. That's cool. That's cool. Let's exit. Okay. Let me see. When I start having guests on the show, I'll enter that, and I'll probably make a command for guest socials, and all their socials will come up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. Let's see. See if that works. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I wanted to make sure that worked. Had to make sure that worked. But yeah, um, let's get into the topic. Of course, y'all see the um the title of the stream, which is how do we get here? The journey. Um, as far as the state of gaming, as far as the state of broadcasting, streaming, content creation, and stuff like that. You know, some of us get on and we always say things like, say like we get a raid or something, or we just, going about our business, doing our thing. If we have new people coming to the stream or we have guests coming to the stream, the first thing we'll say is, well, I'm a variety streamer, variety broadcaster, whatever. Um, I say that a lot, and I like to believe myself to be that. But the reality is, I play a lot of FPS games. I play a lot of action RPG games. Um, and that's pretty much it. I haven't been on my action adventure a lot. Um, I have to get back to like a lot of games I play offline. So when I'm creating content or I'm giving a product to my community, it's hard to go into different directions and play different games because I only like to broadcast the games that I enjoy. It's hard for me to boot up a game that I'm just trying out for the first time or something like that. I really don't like broadcasting like that. That's just me. But I'm not opposed to it, but that's just me. So I started to think about I was like, man, I got the games, I got all that. Um I said I would do a podcast. I said it for years now. And I kept saying to myself, when are you gonna do it? When are you gonna do it? Now's the time. Now it's not the time. I didn't feel up to it for a long time. So now I'm like, you know what? The way gaming is going, you got some of these big franchises getting swallowed up by just one or the other side. Play Sony or Microsoft, Sony or Microsoft, and in my opinion, in my opinion, that's ruining a lot of studios. That's ruining a lot of games. Um, Call of Duty right now, you could say what you want, but Microsoft acquired that, and look at the state of the game right now. I'm just gonna say that some people agree, some people gonna say, nah, that ain't it. Whatever. They acquired it, and now look at how many people is dropping the game. People are going back to Fortnite. People are going to games that they really don't enjoy because they're so upset with the state of COD. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at some of the videos I've been seeing. I'm looking at some of the people that are creating content solely off of COD, and it's like it's hurting them, and it's putting them in a position where they can't create good content or they can't create consistent content because they're not enjoying the game. And I thought about that to myself because I play a lot of Fallout, a lot of Dying Light. There's games I don't have to be in a game with other people to have fun or create content. But some of my most successful content that I've created, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever I post it, has been Call of Duty content. So to the title, how did we get here, or why a podcast? Why now? Um, I just felt it was the right way to go. I felt it was the right way to go. I just felt like, I've always wanted to do this, and I want to really truly be a variety broadcaster. I want to have different lanes that I'm comfortable in creating content. So this is one of them. I enjoy this. I love this. Like I said, I'm going to have guests. I'm going to do a lot in the podcast space, but I didn't want it to just be games and gaming, and the games that I enjoy start to fall off or they start to change to where I don't like them, and I'm stuck. I don't have anything to do. As far as podcasting, this is something that I can do, talk show, debate, have guests, whatever. This is something that you can do, and you can have a fresh new experience every time. So just to answer that, like, how did we get here? Why podcast? Why now? That's why. I don't want to be up against the wall with gaming content and that's all I got. And I don't want to be known just for that. I'm more than that. I know I can do more than that. And I just want to get into it. I waited for so many things. I waited to get certain equipment. I waited for certain people to commit to say, yeah, I'll be on the show or I'll help you. And then after a while, I said, you know what? I just need to be better. I need to do more. I need to do more. So that here we are. We're here. As far as my journey, man, it's been a long journey. It's been, as far as broadcasting, it's been a real long journey, man. I mean, you know, I talked about on the last podcast. I answered a question. Somebody said, how do you balance time? You know, family time, work, and gaming. It's not easy. It's not easy because family time is a must. That's over everything, right? Working, if you have a 9 to 5 or whatever, that's a priority. That's a must. So you can't put those things to the side, right? Pretty much everything after that you could put to the side. But family and working, that's prioritized. Then comes your gaming or your broadcasting or your content creation. So to find time for that or to make time for that, it's very difficult. If you're serious about your content, it's very difficult. You can ask any great content creator or anybody that's just trying to dabble in it. It's hard to find time unless you're not working. And I feel like in the case that you're not working or you don't have a family, if you're single and you live alone and you're by yourself, you should have great content because you don't have anything in the way. But a normal person has a family or has a kid, a child, or has a job. And if you have that, it's just hard to find the time. Some people, I get it. Everybody, hey man, if you want to do it, you'll find time. You'll find time. You can't find. Sometimes you cannot find time. You can't. When I was on the road and I was working a lot and I was driving a lot, when I would stop that truck, I would be tired. I didn't want to press live. I didn't want to go live. I didn't want to get in front of a camera. I didn't want to create content. Sometimes I didn't even want to play the video game. That's how tired I was. So yeah, if you really want it, you'll find time. You'll make time. But sometimes you gotta listen to your body. Sometimes you gotta say, "Hey, I'm not there. Mentally, I'm not there. Physically, I'm not there." You have to know when to do that. I said this. I fell asleep plenty of times playing a game or broadcasting, and it's not something that you want to do. It affects you. It affects you. So you kind of want to be well rested. You want to be up for it, and to find that time and motivation is tough. For some people, it's tough. So my journey, it's been a roller coaster. It's been up and down for a minute. Let me see if I can snooze this because it says ads coming in. Snooze for 5 minutes. But yeah, my journey as a broadcaster, man, I remember my first content I created. I put on my YouTube channel. Man, it had to be. Matter of fact, I don't even want to lie to you. Let me look it up. Let me look it up right quick. I don't want to lie. The first video I ever posted on my YouTube channel, I think it's like 2011. Let me see. My first live stream wasn't on Twitch. It was on YouTube. Was it on? Yeah, I think it was on YouTube. Let's see. Your videos. Okay. Live. Let me see. My first live stream. I'm going all the way back, y'all. My first live stream on YouTube. Because when I first got my Twitch channel, right, I never planned on using it to live stream. I was watching people. I was watching people play games and stuff like that. So I never had it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stream on this. I never thought about it. Let's see. I'm going back. We 3 years back. 3 years so far. Hold on. Keep going. So this right here, I'm looking at a video right now. It says 12 years. 12 years ago. So some of these, obviously, I got them private. I got them locked. Y'all will never see these. Y'all will never see these videos. Okay, yeah, 12 years ago. 12 years ago. My actual first YouTube video, and it's just some content, like some stuff I recorded off TV and kind of voiced over and stuff. 12 years ago. My first actual clip, my first actual video game clip was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, 12 years ago. I thought I had a Battlefield clip. I thought, oh, you know what? This is live. That's why. So there's yeah. So my first one was a Battlefield clip. It was actually a Battlefield clip. But this is just so y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all see that, right? It's probably backwards. 12 years ago. 12 years ago. And all those videos are locked. You ain't gonna see those videos. But yeah, like look at this, 6 years ago. Devil May Cry HD collection. This is way before because I started streaming on Twitch. I started streaming on Twitch, like seriously, maybe 3-4 years ago. So this right here, Dying Light, 8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that my YouTube took off and is getting a little traction now. But yeah, I've been on it. Look. Dying Light. See that? Dying Light. 8 years. I know it's kind of blurry. But you could see it 8 years ago. See it in the middle? So yeah, I've been doing that for a long time. The thing about it though, it's it hadn't been an easy journey. Like it hasn't been. Like I said, just finding the time, just finding the will to stream on YouTube or Twitch. It's been tough. It's been real tough. Some of the people I met and some of the people that I associated with, some of them they were good, some of them weren't good. And it's just part of the journey. You know, you're gonna find your tribe. You're gonna find your following. You're gonna find your community. You're gonna find everything you need if you just keep at it. But you gotta be serious and you gotta keep going. Part of my journey, because I drove trucks for a long time, and part of my journey was me being on the road. So I remember like when I first started on the road, man, this was 2004. I first started on the road, right? I started truck driving school in 2003. I started on the roads, leaving away from my house in 2004. And I remember just being away from my PlayStation. I was like, this is PlayStation 2. I was like, bro, like I didn't like it. I don't like to say the word hate, but I didn't like it. I was like, man, I couldn't stop thinking about gaming. And I was on the road. I'm like, bro, I can't stand to be away from my game. Like, so you know, I would be on the road, and the job I worked at Warner. That was my first official truck driving job. I was on the road, and I worked at Warner for a year and some change, and just being on the road, man, it was tough. It was tough because all I could think about was gaming, and I'm driving the truck all day. I didn't have a cell phone. Like I was just out there. Like I say, it was 2004, it's a long time ago. And I remember one day I went and I took a shower and I was walking back to my truck. So I was walking back to my truck and I kind of looked in someone's truck, like, I'm looking in, looking at trucks and stuff. And I'm walking back to the truck and I looked in someone's truck and I seen a TV, right? I seen a TV on. I'm like, okay. Kept going, kept walking, didn't worry about it. Then I started to see more trucks, more TVs. One day I talked to a guy at one of our terminals. He had a TV in there, so he was in the truck watching movies and stuff. And I said, hey man, because there's no plugs in the truck, no plugs. So there's the cigarette lighters and stuff, but no plugs. So I said, hey bro, how you running that TV? Like, where's the power source for that TV? He actually had a TV that he bought from the truck stop that had the cigarette lighter, that had that plug. So he put that in there. He was good to go. Well, he's like, yeah, man, I got this TV. It was like $200 something. I'm like, I'm not paying no $200 something for a small TV like that to plug in a cigarette lighter. I ran across another guy, and he showed me a power inverter. He's like, yeah, I got this power inverter, and he had like a 3,000 watt. Like, so he had his refrigerator, his microwave, his TV, his DVD player. Everything ran off of that. I was like, oh, okay. So he's like, yeah, you gotta hook it up like this. He trying to explain to me I'm not a guy like that. I was like, whatever, bro. I'll figure it out. I'll get it. And that's what happened. I ended up getting a power inverter. And then when I went home, I had a TV. Now, like I said, it's 2004. I had a TV, like a 13-inch TV, but it was like a tube TV, like one of the fat TVs. I took that on the road with me, took my PlayStation with me. Man, I was in heaven, man. That's how it started for me. I'm not saying I'm the first guy to do that. I'm sure probably somebody else was on the road with a PlayStation, but that's when it started for me. That's when I first had a PlayStation in my truck. In 2004, I had my TV and I had my PlayStation 2. And I rolled like that for a while. I got off the road. I got a local job, and I got a local job for like 5 years after that, right? So, 5 years. For 5 years, I was local, and that's around the time it was like 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008. It was 2008, 2009 when I got the PlayStation 3. I don't know which one it was, but I was local that whole time. I didn't go back on the road till 2012, right? I didn't go back on the road till 2012. Like, I had local jobs. Like, I had that one for 5 years, and then I had a couple of other ones, but I didn't go back on the road till like 2012. And I didn't take my PlayStation with me then. I just didn't. That truck actually did have that truck actually did have a power inverter built into it because it had a APU unit. Well, APU is a unit that helps run your truck while it's cut off, like run your air, give you a little power and stuff like that. So it had an APU, but I didn't take my PlayStation with me at all. Then not too long after that, I got like the PlayStation 4. And I think that's 2013, 14, 15, 2016. I went back on 2017. I'm sorry, 2017. That's when I started the lease on my truck that I purchased, and I took my PlayStation 4 with me on the road. So I'm on the road. I got a TV. I got my PlayStation. I was again in heaven. And it worked. It worked for me. I was married at the time. So I had 4 kids in my household. So I didn't have to, that's one of the things that was eliminated. I would call home, talk to my wife at the time, talk to my kids, whatever. But after that, I'm on the game all night. Like that was just, so that was a little bit easier. But the problem was my internet connection, right? So I didn't have a good internet connection when I was on the road in 2017. So I remember trying to stream and trying to create broadcasts and stuff, and it just wasn't working. Like nothing was working because the internet connection wasn't good. I can't remember. I had it on the phone, but I can't remember like why it was so bad. Right? I couldn't remember. Um Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on one sec. Just 1 second. One second. One second. I just had to open the window, try to get some air in here. I'm hot. I'm sweating. And I'm drinking too, so whatever. But yeah, so um yeah, 2017 I was on the road. I was doing my thing with my PlayStation 4 in my truck, but my connection was bad. So my connection was only good enough really to play. Like I could play Battlefield, I could play a game with people, but to play it and streaming, it was taxing on my internet. I can't remember what internet I had though. It's killing me right now because I wanna give the full details. I can't remember the internet I had. Maybe my phone. Maybe it was my phone hotspot. This was before I got my Verizon wireless jetpack. Way before. Um, Cause when I did get the Verizon jetpack, when I got that internet source, that was a wrap. That changed everything. That was good for me. Let me see. I might have it right here. This is because this was my. Yeah, I think I got it right here. Yes, sir, Bob. Why I got this in there? I need this. It's my eyeglass case. I need to bring this upstairs. Um. Yep. This is it. My jetpack. This was the game changer right here. This was the game changer. Verizon wireless jetpack. It's still on too. It's still on. I ain't been on the road. I ain't going back on the road, so I don't need it. But you never know. Never know when you might need that. What up, Reap? Oh, see what else I got in here. Oh, I gotta read this. I forgot I had this. Yeah, I gotta read that book. What up with you, Reap? 55 months in a row. What's up with you, baby? Appreciate that love and support, Reap. Appreciate that love and support, my brother. What I got in here? Oh, snap. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't need that. Everything's great, my brother. Everything's great. I was just talking about why I'm here, why I'm doing the podcast, why now. Talking about my journey to content creation to where I'm at, where I started to where I'm at now. Let me give a shout out right quick. Let me give you a shotty right quick, my brother. Appreciate you being here, man. But yeah, um, like I said, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a phone. Maybe it was the AT&T Now the thing about it was I only had like 5 or 10 gigs of high speed. The AT&T high speed was it was crazy. It was really really good. But once I ran out of high speed internet, that was a wrap. It was once I ran out of high speed internet, the dial back internet was so slow, man. It was just crazy. Hold on one second. Okay, I was trying to hear something. Like they taking a shower upstairs. I didn't know if y'all could hear that or not. But yeah, man. My journey was just crazy. As far as trying to make my streaming capability, my broadcast options as good as it was when I was home. So like I said, when I was on the road, I was able I was able to play games with my friends. I was able to keep up with my friends as far as that, but I couldn't broadcast and play games, right? So I can't remember the year, but I remember I can't remember the year, but I remember when I knew I had to fix it. So by this point, I was with one of my friends. Y'all may know him, Plague Templar, Brady. Uh, Man, he helped me so much in broadcasting. Man, I learned so much from him, and a lot of the reason why I'm here right now is because of how he helped me, how he reached out his hand and helped me. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we tried to do like a little org, like a stream team or whatever, and it did what it was supposed to do. I don't even look at it like it was unsuccessful. It did what it was supposed to do. Um, he got a big following off of it. I got a big following off of it. Him, Just Renegade, like they helped me to get to 1,000 followers. Um, so much was done for me. Like I never forget that, and I say that all the time. And he's so humble. He's such a good friend of mine, man. He's family, man. He's a brother. He's a brother to me, and he always like, you ain't gotta. And I always tell people about him because no, he didn't have to. He didn't have to help me. He could have said, man, figure it out yourself. I had, like you just seen my YouTube. I had my YouTube channel for 12 years. It didn't just start popping till like last year, right? 12 years. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't consistent, but there was things that I did and I wasn't getting a following at all. I wasn't getting anything happening with what I was doing. But he helped me to just teach me how to be a better broadcaster, teach me the one thing he fixed that got me on the right track. One day I was streaming and he was trying to, I hadn't even got affiliate yet on Twitch. He helped me to get affiliate, you know, and I wasn't affiliate yet, and he was like, whenever you stream, let me know, I'll pull you up. So when I told him, I said, well, tonight I'm gonna stream. Tonight I'm gonna stream. He's like, okay, what you playing? I forgot what we was playing. I think it was Apex maybe, but we were playing something. He's like, I'm gonna play with you and I'm gonna pull you up. We were playing. I was broadcasting, and I remember we were playing, and somebody asked him something. And I guess he's playing the game and he's looking at my stream and he's like, all I heard him say was, because we was in the middle of a firefight, and I remember him saying, he's like, yeah, but Meech, he calls me Meech. My name's Demetrius. He calls me Meech. And a lot of people that know me call me that, Big Meech, whatever. He was like, yeah, I'm good, but Meech, his stream is choppy as fuck. And I was like, what? Like, he said that, like, and I'm like, thinking, first of all, why would he say that, like, while broadcasting and we playing in the game, like, we in the trenches right now. But I just felt like he should have told me that personally, but he said it, I heard it, I got the message, and damn, cold blooded. It was just bad for me. For me, I felt it was bad. I'm like, yo, like, Okay. And that's when I knew I had to get a different source, a different internet source. Because if he said that, he's my ride or die. He gonna be there no matter what. But if he says that and it's a problem for him, I'm like, damn, I gotta fix that because nobody gonna. Even if somebody stumbles upon my broadcast, they're not gonna stay. You know how it is, bro. If sometime people will watch even a laggy stream. But I've learned throughout the years, one thing people won't deal with is terrible audio. Your audio may not be perfect, but if it's terrible, they're not gonna even try. They just be like, nah, you need to fix that, and that's the end of that. So people will fix audio before they fix visual. Like visual is important, but like your audio too low, or it's too loud, too high pitched, too like they're not gonna even deal with that. And like I said, he hung out. He helped me to get affiliate, and I love him forever, man. I appreciate him for doing that because he didn't have to do that. He didn't. He could have just said, "Meet you. You got some stuff you got to figure out. You deal with that, and I'll help you after that." But he didn't, man. He stayed around. He helped me out. Like I said, he helped me to get affiliate. But there's like so much things in my journey that taught me, that showed me, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like I was one of those guys that follow for follow. I tried all that, man. Like before I met Brady, before I met Plague, I didn't know how to go about it. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anything about streamer etiquette. I wasn't a streamer. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do that, but I didn't know the rules. I didn't know what was what. I just didn't. So I'm not gonna say this person's name. I'm just not, because I don't know if she's cool with that or not. I'm not. But maybe she'll see this. Maybe she'll comment, because I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Maybe she'll see it and she'll say, "Hey, you ain't have to do me like that, whatever." But I'm not gonna say her name. I don't even know how I met this chick. I don't know where I met her. I don't know how I met her, but she was streaming and she was broadcasting, and I liked her broadcast, and I liked her personality. I liked everything about her, and I started following her, and I didn't know about her YouTube just yet, so everything was on Twitch. Like I said, I don't even know how I became friends with this. Like, I don't even know. I can't remember. It's so long ago. But I remember being in her stream one time, and she had not even a lot of people. I think she had like 6 or 7 views, and like maybe 2 or 3 people was talking. But I would do this. I would go in people's stream, talk to them, and if I seen people talking, I'd be like, "Hey, follow for follow, follow for follow." So I would do that. Like, that's what I would do. Not, I know it wasn't right. I know now it wasn't right, but back then I had no idea. I didn't know that was like cardinal sin. I didn't know. So I would do that, and I learned in her stream like not to do that. So she was playing a game, and she was looking at the chat. She reading the chat. She's like, "Yo, Big Pick, what are you doing? Like, why are you asking people to follow you?" Like, I didn't know. I did not know. Like, this is like, maybe this was 2017, 2016, 2018. I think it was 2017, 2018. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so, and she was saying that, she's like, "Why are you asking people to follow you?" She's like, she said, what they gonna follow you for? And I'm looking at, I'm cool with her. But she was saying that, and I took offense to that. Not even thinking about how I'm disrespecting her. Not even thinking about how I'm disrespecting her space. I'm offended. I'm like, so you're not going, that's how you feel? You're not going to help me? Like, you're not going to co-sign? But she said something in that moment that I needed to hear. She was like, what they following you for? Well, after they follow you, what do they get after that? You don't got no content. She said, you ain't got no content. What are they following you for? Just to follow you? They don't need to do that. She said, you don't got no content. You don't got no videos on your page. You're not affiliated. You don't have nothing to offer the people you asking to follow you. When I tell you I was heated. I was mad. I was so mad because I supported her so much. I really did. I supported her a lot. There was times where she didn't have no views, and I would be driving. I pull her up all night. She'd be streaming 5, 6 hours. I pull her up all night. I'm like, once she did that, I was pissed. But once I thought about it, I was like, you know what? She's not lying. If somebody does say, okay, I'll follow you, what do they get after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have any, I wasn't streaming on Twitch. So I'm like, that's right. I'm out of line. I didn't know. I really didn't know. I really didn't think that was a bad thing. I just didn't know. But that's the thing about me. Whatever space I'm in, once I learn and once I get it, and once it's showed to me like, hey, this ain't it, or you shouldn't do this, or I'm not an asshole. I'm not gonna keep pressing that. I'm gonna just be like, all right, cool. And when I learn like, hey, people that do follow for follow, they're not really authentic. They're not really genuine. They're not gonna support you. You're gonna get a follow, but that's it. They're not, when you go live, they're not gonna be there. So that's whenever I learned that, I stopped that. And that was real important. That was a real important part of my journey because after she said that, I started to stream on Twitch. And like I said, I was joining these gamer groups and stuff on Facebook and all this. That's how I ended up meeting Plague through a gamer group on Facebook. And yeah, it helped. Everything. That's part of my journey. That's a real big part of my journey because I was not streaming on Twitch at all. I used Twitch to meet people, to watch gamers, and that was it. I never really used Twitch to stream. I never thought about that. I always felt like YouTube would be my streaming source. My broadcasting source. I always felt like YouTube was it. So once I started to broadcast on Twitch, things changed. All kind of things changed. And I started to meet people on Twitter. I started to meet people that like Twitch was it. Everybody's like, yo, Twitch is the place. This is where you grow fast. This is where you meet people. This is where you see all kind of other gamers. So I started to get into that. And of course, Reaper, everybody that knows, we were on we met through UBG and stuff like that. All that stuff is a very important part of my journey. Before UBG, like I said, I was with Plague Templar and we had we called it the Stream Dream Team. That's what we called it. And me and Plague started that. And we said we were going to help each other grow. Like, we wanted to do this. We really wanted to broadcast. We really wanted to make a name for ourselves and grow and do this. So we started it, and people started to, add on and add on and add on and add on. And for the most part, it was successful. For everybody that wanted something out of it, they pretty much got what they wanted out of it. It didn't last, but it pretty much everybody got what they wanted out of it. And I thought about it. I thought about the Stream Dream Team. And I said, you know what? If it's done right, we can all grow. We can all come out, profitable on this. But it didn't go the way I envisioned it. But I did learn from it. I grew from it and I learned from it. I learned how to become a better streamer. I learned how to invest in people instead of just thinking it's all about me. I learned how to support people. I learned how to pull up a tab for someone, because I was that guy. I'm not even gonna shy away from that. A lot of people probably won't say that. If they were in that position, they probably won't admit that. They probably won't say, yeah, I was selfish at one point. Yeah, I thought it was all about me at one point. Yeah, I wanted everybody to listen to me, but I didn't want to listen to nobody. I'm a real man. I'm transparent. Hey, at one point in time, me. I thought it was about me. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn to really, people talk about that all the time today. Man, thank you for commenting on my video. Man, thank you for liking my video. Thank you for sharing my video. Thank you for pulling up my stream. Bro, I'm just doing what I would want people to do for me. That's all I'm doing. It's it's not an act of valor. It's not a Superman thing. I'm doing what I know my friends need done. Right? All my friends. I try to comment on everything they do. I try to like everything they do, share everything. I try at least like it and comment because I know it helps the algorithm. And they be so appreciative. I'm like, yo, I just do what I would expect you to do for me. Whether whether people do it or not, that's up to them. But I know me. I know who I am, and I know how I'm built, and I'm never going to divert from that. I'm gonna always be me, and that's what I do. People know me for that. People know me for supporting, but it took a long time for me to get to that. It took a while for me to get to being the person that cheered for everybody. Not saying that I was a hater or nothing like that, but I just didn't really put anybody first. You know, I always thought it was about me. And I said that. I said, you know what? I can create more alliances. I can build a community. I can create more favor in myself if I help people. And if you really love helping people, like some of the people I know, they help with no strings attached. Reaper's one of them. Lucky Gadget Girl's one of them. My brother Kinston's one of them. Rick's one of them. There's so many people that I know that just, you know what I'm saying, Honey Grant. It's so many people that want to see their friends win. That's who I had to surround myself with. I had to surround myself with people like that. And it's truly rubbed off on me. And I'm proud to say now that's who I am. That's what I do. I want to see people win. I want to see, I've been looking at my friend Run TMC. You know what I'm saying? She been posting consistently, and I'm like, dang, Run just had two or 300 followers. Now she got 500. Like it happens. It happens that quick. Like if you just support your friends and help them, just like and comment. It's that easy. Don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing. Just like and subscribe to their stuff, and just like after a while, YouTube gonna see that. They're gonna say, "Oh, this person getting some traction. Let's put them in front of a wider audience. Let's do this. Let's do that," and it's gonna pop for you. It does that for everybody. So that's just me. I love to see my friends win. I had to grow into that, but I'm all for it now. That's so that's part of my journey. And I never really like okay, so like the support groups. That's something that people don't talk about a lot. Support groups. There are support groups on every platform. Every social network platform, there's support groups. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, every social network platform, there's a support group. There's a group chat where you can get added to, and everybody's like, yo, so we support everybody in here. So when we go live, you go to the live. When we make a post, you like it, you comment, and you retweet it like every network got that. Trust me when I tell you, every network got that. The problem with that is, it sounds good, right? Sounds good. The problem with that is, it's too many selfish people in those groups. It's too many people in those groups that they gonna go in there, they want the support, but they're never gonna support. They want the support, but they're never gonna put out any support, ever. And that's where I met Peeps in a group like that. That's where I discovered her stream in a support group. And the people in the group they were just some asses, man. There were some people like they felt like 4 or 5 people. I think it's 2 dudes and 2 girls. They felt like this is our group. We made this. So every time they tweet, it was on Twitter. Every time they tweet something, they wanted you to retweet it. They wanted you to comment. They wanted you to like the shit and share it. Well, but they never did that for anybody. And people that would kiss their ass would do the same thing. So they would do that. And then people would go tell them, hey, this guy, he not supporting. She don't never. I go live or I make a tweet. She don't repost my tweet. So they start cutting people out of the group because they're like, yo, you're not following the rules. And I'm like, yo, nobody following the rules. Who y'all enforcing the rules on? I've never been one for self-proclaimed support groups. Reaper, I was. I'm not going to even lie about it. Like, this is part of my journey. I was. Reaper, that, I'm going to be honest with you. That's the sole reason why me and you friends today. If I wasn't in that group, I wouldn't have met Peeps. If I wouldn't have seen Peeps in that group, I would have never went to her channel. And I would have never met you, bro. That group is part of my journey. This is the podcast episode. My journey, the journey, right? How did we get here? The journey. I'm telling you, if I never was in that group, and you know what? I didn't join the group. I didn't join it. I made a tweet. And I was putting certain hashtags on it. The owner of the group seen it. Like, I guess they looking at the hashtag, and he inboxed me like, I seen your hashtag. You want to grow? I'm like, yeah, I want to grow. I want to join this group, man. We support each other. We do this, we do that. But you got to be active. I joined the shit. She was in there. So that's how I met her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing people saying I'm going live. I'm doing this. I'm reading the chat, and I seen her. And I was like, I looked there, I was like, man, let me go check this chick out. Like, she played COD? Let me go check her out. I'm not gonna get into it, but you know why I'm here.
God.
You know why I'm here. I went in there. I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on there. Yo,
Impressive.
I'm not gonna get into that, but I went in there, and that's. I'm not gonna get into it, bro. I'm not, bro. Shout out to Peeps, man. Hey, listen. Shout out to Peeps, man. I love her for life, man. But I went in there, and then I noticed that she had more going on than I thought. Like, I didn't know she had her own community. I didn't know that I didn't know everything I learned. I didn't know about it. I just thought she was just trying to get some tweets off or whatever. And I kept seeing her tweets like, I'm going live. I'm doing this. I'm going live. I'm doing that. I'm like, oh, she broadcast. She streamed. She got a show. And I went check it out, and the rest is what it is, you know. That's where I seen you. That's why I seen Kinston. That's why I seen Lucky. Like, Mergin Rock. Like, so many people that I'm still cool with today. That's what, you know. So, of course, Reap. Of course you're not for that now. Of course I'm not for that now. But before I knew what was what, I stumbled on in there. And sometimes you gotta go left to go right. Sometimes you gotta go down. It's just like video games. Sometimes you gotta go down the uncharted path to get where you need to be. And that was it. That was it, bro. Like, you couldn't pay me to go in one right now. You couldn't pay me to entertain that right now because I know what it's all about now. But when I was desperate, when I was trying to grow, when I didn't know how to go about gaining a following or establishing myself, that was the route I took. And I'm glad I took it. I'm glad I took it. I learned from it. I'm never going to go back, but I got everything I needed from that. I got you as a brother, you know what I'm saying? I got Kinston as a brother. I got a lot of people, you know. I learned a lot, you know. So shout out to that, man. Shout out to the social network support groups that don't do shit for you. But you end up meeting some good people on those journeys, man. And at the time I discovered UBG, our org started to deteriorate.
It's on again. 'Cause we ain't broke no more. No more. We ain't broke no more. Hey.
Bro, I don't know why that plays because I didn't set no alerts up for the podcast overlays. Why is that playing? I don't know why that plays. I don't want no alerts playing for the podcast. I don't. I gotta take some time off and look into that. I gotta, because if you do a sub, nothing plays. But like, okay, so look, I'm gonna just show you right quick. So this is the podcast overlays, right? This is the. Of course you're gonna see this. Don't worry about that. You got to be right back. You know what I'm saying? You got the end. You got the ending, right? Thanks for being here, right? But this is my, like, say like if I want to play games with the squad, this is my shit for the squad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm working on it. I had some that was what you call it? Static. Maybe it was static. I don't know. The ones that was still. But now I got these that's moving, right? Right? I got the ones that's moving. See how it's moving up there? So I got the live overlays now, but I never set up my alerts and stuff on it, right? There's the green screen. I got a green screen too. I got a green screen reap. I gotta learn how to mess with it. It's right there on the ground. It comes up like that. Like, oh, I could put it right here. I'm gonna work with it. But yeah, see, like this is my see how it's live. All my overlay. This is for my gameplay, right? See up there, look, it say the stream elements show. I didn't even fix it yet. You know, this is my gameplay one. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. What you see. And this is the end. Dang, I know be right back. Where's the? Oh yeah, I got to be right back. That's the be right back. Yeah, that's the be right. I just showed it. Okay, that's the end. Right. See how it's moving. See how it's live. I just gotta fix it, bro. So I just gotta fix them, and that's where I want when I'm streaming on my laptop and I got those overlays. That's why I want my alerts and stuff to be. But on the broadcast, I don't want no alerts because I don't want the alerts to be playing while I'm talking, right? Whatever. I got to look into it, bro. You know how it is. You're a tech guy. Sometimes you got to just sit down and figure some stuff out. You got to take the time and you got to sit down and figure some stuff out. That's one thing I don't have a lot of right now is time, but I'm going to get it. I'll get it. I'll take care of it. But yeah, I do got a green screen, man. My friend gave it to me. He had it. I think he got a different one. He got a new one. So he's like, yo, I got a green screen. You want it? I was like, no, you got a green screen. He got Elgato. It's a Elgato. He's like, yeah, I got it, bro. So it's like one, it's on the ground and you pull it up. And it got like a stick behind it. So when you pull it up, it just stands up by itself. It's right there on the ground. I just never messed with it. So that green screen, that'll be good for this overlay right here. That'll be good for this one. Right here, where it look like I'm at a talk show desk or whatever, which I probably ain't gonna use that pretty much. Look, I got my name on the cup. Big pick. You see that? Yeah. Trust me, I got some, come on now. I got some sauce now. Oh, I got some sauce. It's dripping. Don't worry about it now. Don't worry about it. I got some sauce. But anyway. Like I was saying. Yeah, that's part of my journey. Just going into those situations. One of the things when I was part of the stream team that something happened which like it was some things that they had going on and that they talked about that I didn't know anything about. So something happened. Like I don't even know what it was. Something happened, and I remember saying like they was like, I think they was a part of something. They was a part of something, and I think they got kicked out, and they was pissed, and they was talking about it. And I'm in the group chat, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, so they was just complaining about it. And I was like, yo, why don't we start our own org? They was talking about an org that they got kicked out of or booted out of or whatever. I was like, okay, why don't we start our own org? And one of the guys, he's like, nah, we can't do that. So many stuff got to line up for you to do that, and we can't do that. And this is my idea. I say, let's start our own org, right? Let's do our own thing. Forget who kicked you out of what. Let's do our own. The stars got to align, and we can't do all that. Man, a few weeks after that, he pop up. Hey, we're gonna start an org. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna start an org. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have shirts. We're gonna have merchandise. I'm like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I said that. I said that. Why is a good idea now that you saying it? But when I said it, you was like, nah. So much stuff got to happen to for that to happen. Like, it don't just happen like that.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
It don't. You just said, like, let's do it. Like, out of the blue. Like, it's just going to happen. I said that weeks ago. Y'all want to do it. So, they did it. They started the org. I supported the org. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even tripping on that. I ended up buying a shirt. I bought 2 shirts. I bought a black tee and a gray tee. I bought 2 shirts off the org. Because I ain't like that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I support. No matter what, I support. But that shit didn't last. Why it didn't last, I don't know. I don't know what happened with it. But once I kind of seen, like, in my opinion, I don't want to say nothing wrong because I'm still cool with my brother. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like it wasn't. I felt like it just wasn't going in the vision that I seen. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it wasn't going in the direction of the vision I seen, and I felt like a couple of the people involved weren't dedicated like us. I felt like they were just tagging along, and it's like whenever we started to get on them, like about support and about help, they were like, well, I got more to do in life than just play video games or pull up a tab for somebody and watch them play for 3 hours. I'm like, yo, these people are taking support from us, but they're not giving us none. So I just kind of moved on from there. I hate to. Why is these alerts playing though? Why is these alerts playing? Man? Where is this coming from? Welcome everybody from Kingston Killers Stream. What up, Sean? What up? What did I say? Yerp. What up, though? Sugar Bus, what up, though? Yo, y'all caught me at a bad time, man. I was just about to get into it, man. I was just about to start complaining. I was just about to get into it, man. Welcome everybody from Kingston Killer Stream. Welcome to the Piccsta Podcast. I'm your host, the Piccsta. As you see, the title, we just talking about why the podcast, why now, why we here, the journey to me doing what did it say? What you getting on Joy for? Why you sent that to Joy, Killer? What's going on? She know what's the problem? What's the problem, bro? Cooling man just got in the crib. I'm great, man. I got me a little drinky drink. Everybody seems to be amazed by this mug because of how big it is, but it's just a mug. It's just a mug to me. It don't matter that it's just as big as my head. It's just a mug, man. I'm grown. I can't come through with the raid. Or why not? Did you come through W mug? Yeah, it's a good mug, bro. a good mug, man. That's the mug right there. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like I said, this the second episode of the podcast. What's up, Mama Jen? That's a mug. Now that's a mug. Yeah, that's a mug. This is the second episode of the podcast. I'm also a variety broadcaster, play video games, all kinds of games. Of course, we play COD. Of course, we play Fallout. Of course, we play Dying Light. All kinds of games, man. So if you're feeling the vibes, you already know what to do. If you gotta go, I know Kinston entertained y'all. If you gotta go, just holler at your boy later, man. Ain't no hard feelings. Go do what you gotta do, man. You know, it's the holidays. I know some of y'all still got some shopping to do. We on the West Coast, so it's still a little early. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock out here on the West Coast. So you know what I'm saying? Go do y'all thing, man. Get y'all a drink. Pull up like your boy. Holler at me later, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Reaper with the gift. Hey, Reaper, don't start that. Don't start that now. I got a show to put on, man. I got a show to put on. Don't do it, Reap. Don't do it. Don't do it, Reap. Transform. Don't do it. I just said that.
It's on again. 'Cause we ain't broke no more. No more. We ain't broke no more. Hey.
This is part of the show now. It's not, bro. After this show, I'm turning them alerts off. It ain't happening. I told you, this is where the alerts go. On this one. This is the one. This is the overlays. Remember, you started that hype train, and what happened to me, do unto others. See, this is where it goes. This is where the gaming overlays. This is where I gotta set that up though. I gotta set it up. This is the one, but this one, the podcast, we can't do that. Can't do it on the podcast, man. We can't. We cannot. I gotta show. I gotta talk. Hey man, I appreciate y'all. Though. I appreciate y'all coming through. What's up, Transforming Me? How y'all doing, man? How's everybody tonight? Hey, y'all got y'all Christmas shopping done? If y'all buying anything for y'all kids or family, or y'all got it done? Cause I already told Kinston earlier, I ain't got nothing done. Ain't nobody getting that. Anybody getting that? Nah.
Hey, it's on again. 'Cause we ain't broke no more. No more. We ain't broke no more. Hey.
All that gotta come off. All that gotta come off. What up, Lucky? See, bro, I asked y'all not to do that. Don't do it. Leave it. Stop. Leave it alone so I can finish telling my story, man. This is getting real sentimental in here. Leave it alone. Let's see what we got going on right now. Just had to spend $700 on a car repair this weekend before. Man. That's crazy. 700? What happened? What happened to the car? And it's still not. Oh, hell no. And you could buy a new car. Whatever it's gonna take to finish fixing it, and that $700, you probably could have put a down payment on a new car though. Like, listen.
Man, did this dude just did this?
Listen, I'm just saying. If you got some good credit, man, look. Oh, thank you, trying to get twerked on. Oh my God, what y'all got going on? I still need to replace the radiator and the water pump, but I think I can do that myself. Okay. Well, hey, Hey, anything you can do yourself, save that money, please. Please save that money. How we do? Have car payments right now, and I'm not. Okay, okay. Hey, that's always a plus. That's always a plus. I just got a new car. My payments. I ain't even about to tell you how much my payments is, but thank God I got a car. I ain't had a car. I ain't had a car since 2018. I think. Like I lost my car in Hurricane Harvey. I had a Chevy Impala, and I lost it in Hurricane Harvey. So yeah. Yo, who gifted anonymous gifter gifted to losing? So who did that? Who did that? Who started the hype train? Who did that? Now they want to be anonymous now. Who did that, bro?
Man, come on, man.
Why y'all in here playing like that? Why y'all? Come on, man. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm driving now. 2011. Oh, for real? No cap. You got a for real? That's what I had. A 2000. I had a 2011 Impala. I had a blue one. I had a navy blue one. Pretty easy to maintain. Yes, yes. You know what's crazy? When the hurricane hit, like the cameras was on in the yard, right? So they played like 3 days worth of footage. They played that in like 10 minutes for us. So I'm looking at my car, right? Because I was on the road. I know I wasn't on the road. I lied. I wasn't on the road. I set your category to podcast. It wasn't on podcast? You sure? You sure? It wasn't on podcast? So I was at home. I had my truck. My truck. It was just on Just Chat. Okay, cool. I had my truck, my actual big rig parked to my house. My car was at the yard where I was supposed to have my truck. So my truck was saved. My car was underwater. And we watched the footage in the office. My car was here. The water went here. Like, then it went back down. I was like, bro, that car done. It's over. And I hadn't had a car since. I hadn't had a car. I'm talking about that water was high for Hurricane Harvey in Houston, Texas. Man, that water was high. And what's crazy was I watched my car go underwater twice. Like, it just whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm like, bro, can I get a break, man? I knew it was going the first time. The second time was just just to make sure, like, yeah, you done. But God is good. God is good, man. Hey, y'all appreciate that hype train. We're on level 2 hype train. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Kingston Killer, for the raid, man. Thank you for that, my brother. Oh, man. I hope everyone is doing good. I hope everyone's happy and healthy, thriving, praying. Hope all y'all doing great, man. That car is toast, man. That car was done. Where your glasses? I don't know, man. I got my case right here, but ain't no glasses in the case. Just the little cleaning. I'm good. Why you ask me where my glasses at? I ain't struggling right now. Why you ask me that? Don't ask me that. Don't ask me no crazy questions right now. See, you have been complaining about missing the show. Then you come in here with this hostility. Don't do that, look. Don't do that. Yes, you is. No, I'm not. I'm reading everything. Get good. I'm reading everything. I ain't have no issues right now. Everything's okay. I hate when I grab my glasses case and it's just the yo. It is what it is. What up, loser? How you feeling tonight? But yeah, like I was saying, I was just telling my story about, my journey to broadcasting and how I got here to the podcast. Cold. Hey. Be like that sometimes. It's winter time, you know what I'm saying? Glasses sitting on top of your head. No, Anyway, so yeah. Um Y'all gonna have to go watch the VOD, the first half of the VOD on YouTube, 'cause I'm not going back. I was just saying, I was telling Reaper basically, because I didn't know who was in there. I know Reaper was in here, and I was just telling him basically like, I told him like at the beginning of my broadcasting journey, I was in a lot of support groups and stuff like that. Hype Train Successful. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for that Hype Train. I appreciate y'all. Hype chest. What's in there? Rewards. Man, get out of here. What is that? Let's see. I got my kids trained though. If they see my glasses laying around, they just bring them to me because they know I set them down, forgot about them. Okay. And blind as a bat without them. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for running the train up.
Man, did this dude just did this?
Okay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the successful hype train, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for finishing that sentence. Says you don't need glasses. Yeah, he looks like. First of all, I did that on purpose just to make sure you was staying sharp. Cause I was starting to type pause. I know you was already on it. What you thought about to say? Thank y'all for running the train on me. Nope, cause it ain't happening. I ain't never saying that. That's just an example. But like I said, I was talking about my journey into broadcasting. I was telling Reaper that, when I first started broadcasting, when I was trying to grow, I didn't have any streamer etiquette. I didn't know anything about streamer etiquette. I didn't know that there was rules to this. So I was in one of my friends' stream, and I was asking people in her stream to follow me. I was doing like a follow for follow. I didn't know that was disrespectful. I didn't know that wasn't the move. But she set me straight. She was like, she didn't even say, don't do that. She didn't even say that. All she said was, why should they follow you? Like, you don't have no content. You're not even an affiliate. You don't have nothing to offer people that you asking to follow you. And at that moment, I was pissed. I was like, I was mad. But when I really sat down and thought about it, I was like, she right. After they follow me, what am I giving them? I don't have any content. I don't have anything to give them. When you're an affiliate, your VODs don't even stay on your page. Like, you don't have anything. So I was like, okay, I need to start creating some content. I need to really grind and get it done. Even after that, I still was going about things the wrong way because I did not know. I had to learn. I don't know if anybody else is willing to admit that, but I am. I did not know that the follow for follow was a bad thing. I did not know that going into other people's stream and trying to get support was a bad. I didn't know. Like, everybody can act like they hit the ground running. I didn't. I just didn't know that. Let's see. I seen the same thing. No, you didn't, Mama. No, you didn't, Mama Jen. You didn't see that. Yeah, it's a learning curve for sure. Yeah, it is. It is. So, like I said, I ended up making a Twitter post one day, and I used some certain hashtags where somebody reached out to me in my DM and was like, yo, you looking to grow? You want to grow on Twitch? Follow our group. We got a support group, and we help each other. Like, if you tweet something, we all retweet it. If you tweet something, we all like it. So you'll have 70 likes, you'll have 70 retweets, you're getting the algorithm, and then we also go to each other's stream and support. That's what he told me. That wasn't the case. And when I said that, Reaper said, I've never been big on stuff like that. Well, at one time I wasn't in all kind of groups, But I said, hey, let me try this. Let me see if this works. Let me see what it can do for me. And truth be told, it's one of the best things I ever did. I didn't get no support from it. I didn't get anything from it other than my friendships and my connections that I have now. Because what I told Reaper was, in that support group is where I met Peeps. That's where I seen Peeps tweeting. That's why I seen her saying, yo, I'm going live, I'm going live, I'm going live. And every day I seen her saying that, so I'm like, let me go see what's going on here. Let me see. She going live every day. Let me go see. And when I went to that stream, that's where I met Reaper. Not Peoples. Yes, Mama Jen, not Peoples. When I went to that stream, right? Because I didn't click on anybody else's stuff. Because when I would tweet something and I would put it in the chat, nobody really would retweet it. Nobody really would like it. Peeps did. Peeps would do it because she was following the rules. But all the people that was in the support group were just trying to get support. They wasn't trying to give support. They were just trying to get support. You met the real bad man. Oh, what?
Real bad man.
No, I met everybody. Lucky I met you. I met Kinston. I met Mergin Rock. I met so many people through UBG, but that started in a support group. I didn't know anything about Peeps before that. In that group, like I said, I seen her, and I was like, yo, this chick play COD? I'm looking at her, I'm like, let me go check this out. Let me go see what this girl got going on, right? So I went, and the rest is history. So a lot of the friends I have today, a lot of the connections I have today started with me being in the wrong place to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So he said, wow. Reed, come on now. Come on now, Reed. Come on. You know what's up. You know what's there. But anyway, me being in that wrong space, because like I say, right now, I'm not messing with no support group. Right now, I'm not joining. I don't care if one of my friends started. We're not doing that. We're not getting down like that. But I didn't know anything. I didn't know any better, and I went there, and I have friends for life from that experience. Had I never joined that, had I never gave that a chance, I'm not saying that I wouldn't know the people I'm close to right now. I'm not saying that I wouldn't know Reaper. I'm not saying that I wouldn't know Lucky. I'm not saying that I wouldn't know Kinston, or Lions, or all the people I met there. I'm not saying I would know them, but how else would I have found them? It probably would have been a longer road to find them, you know. But you know, everything works out for the best. You know, everything works itself out. So I'm glad about that. And I got to a point to further my journey. The community I found on Twitch saved my life in ways they'll never understand. That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's good. That's great. That's great. And a lot of people won't admit that. A lot of people won't admit stuff like that. Some people just feel like once they get to a certain level, they just feel like I did this. I did it on my own. Me personally, I made that decision a long time ago. I said, you know what? I love everybody around me. I love where I'm at. I love the people around me, but I'm not dependent on nobody for me to get where I want to be. I'm going to do this. And everybody that want to come along, you're welcome to come along. Everybody that want to support, you're welcome to support. But you get in a dangerous space when you start to expect things. You get in a dangerous space when you start to think, hey, we cool. Why you don't support me? Why you don't help me? Nobody owes you nothing. Not even your friends. They don't. They live a life just like you live a life. There's times where your friends do stuff and you're not a part of it. And that's just what it is, because you may be at work, or you may be with your mom or dad, or with your kids, or it's so much things that happen in life. Everybody is living life. When people are not talking to you, they live in life. When people are not in your presence, they live in life. People life don't stop when you lose contact with them. They're not where you left them at. They're moving just like you. They're constantly moving and growing just like you. So a long time ago, I said, you know what? I love all my people. I love all my friends, but I'm going to do what I do and they're going to do what they do. And you got to move like that. You got to. You got to make the decision so you're not waiting on nobody. You got to make the decision so you're not tying your success or your goals to anybody else. Because people are going to feel different about your goals and your success. You can't help but honor that they feel their goals and their success is more important than yours. You got to feel the same way. So that's when I say, you know what? I didn't have when I started the journey, when I said, okay, I'm going to stream more. I'm going to, once I got affiliate and I say I'm going to stream more, I'm going to do more, right? Piccsta, sorry, I was in a heated car multi-match. Yeah, I shit on them. It should post a clip, bro. Hey, if you handle them, post a clip, bro. I want to see a clip. I want to see some content, my brother. I don't understand how people get so hurt when loved ones stop reaching out and take it personally. It's a two-way street. They're busy just like you. You got to do and trust that you'll reconnect when the time is right. Yeah, I mean, some people just like that, Mama Jen. Some people just think that it's all about them. Some people just think that the world revolves around them, and they never stop to think that. They never stop to think, like, if I miss somebody, my first thought isn't why they ain't talking to me. I reach out. I'll think why they not talking to me after 3 or 4 unanswered texts or after 3 or 4 unanswered calls. Then I start thinking like that. But other than that, I don't never hold anything to anybody. That person could be sitting over there depressed. They could be sitting over there going through something. They could be sitting over there not being able to pay their rent, and they just need to be isolated for a second. It's selfish to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are they not talking to me? Why I ain't heard from them in a week or 2 months? Or, bro, people living life. Everybody's shaking and moving just like you. So it is what it is. Once you learn and you grow and you mature, you kind of get it. But some people never mature. Some people never grow. They don't get it. Real shit. Love how you interpreted that. It's beautiful. That's exactly. You got to think about what other people are going through. What if they lost a friend, not a family member, but a friend, a close friend. And I'm not even talking about a death. What if the friend like, yo, I ain't fucking with you no more? What if they fall out, and that's their friend? They had that friend for maybe 20 years, 10 years, and I ain't messing with you no more. Maybe it's a misunderstanding, but whatever. They lost their friend. Their friend not in their life no more, and they just feel like I just need some time. And you sitting over there thinking, that person ignored me. That person ain't talk to me. Or you don't mess with me no more. Man, that person going through something. Reach out first. Check on them. If you love them, if you care about them, check on them first before you make assumptions. But I digress. Everybody ain't the same. Yes, if they're isolating themselves, they're thinking of your friend text. A golden answer may be the message that keeps their chin up. Even if they can't answer, just send a reminder that you're there. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Just let them know, hey, man, I hope everything is well. I'm praying for you. I miss you. Hopefully we can reconnect this weekend. They'll look at that. They'll be like, man, I thought nobody was thinking about me. My friend thinking about me. Thank you. Some people, I know y'all don't want to hear this. Some people are afraid to reach out. Some people are so afraid of rejection or judgment, they be like, I'm not going to reach out. But if you call me, I answer on the first ring. Some people are like that. Some people are built like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You have to know who you're dealing with. You have to know who's in your circle. And you have to respect that, Right. No pressure, just love. Hey, no pressure at all, But like I said, I digress, man. Everybody different, man. But you should know your friends. Know your friends. Know your friends and honor your friends. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got a good person in your corner, and you always got to text them first, so be it. That's a good person. You know in your heart that's a good person. Don't lose them over something petty like, oh, she don't never text me, so I ain't gonna text her. That's childish. You gonna lose a good person behind that? If you text first, but they always reply, man, hold on to that. Hold on to that. Because you'll trade that, you won't know it. But you'll trade that for somebody that always say, you gotta text me first, or I ain't talking to you at all. You don't want that. You don't want that. So you gotta think about it, man. But like I said, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm gonna continue my story. Like I said, some of the connections I made in my journey was through going the wrong way. And that's why I say I tell people about it. I don't shy away from it. I don't regret it because it's put me in the proper position right now. It's put me where I need to be right now. So I made the decision. I said, you know what? I love all my friends. I love all my family, but I got to stop expecting my friends and family to support me just because they connected to me. It don't work like that. It just don't. You actually have friends and family that don't want to see you make it. I got a friend right now that's my brother. I've known him since I was a kid, but he made a comment one day, and I know he was talking about me. He made a comment where I was posting my videos in the group chat. We all in the group chat, and I'm posting my videos, and he kind of read that shit. And then one day, not that day I posted it, but one day he was like, "Man, I'm tired of people with no talent trying to get famous on YouTube and stuff." And just 2-3 days before that, I posted my video from YouTube, like for them to check it out and like it and subscribe to my shit. He still ain't subscribed to my shit, but I don't hold that against him. I know to the core that he's upset that I'm brave enough to do something that he's afraid to do. He afraid to put himself out there like that. He afraid to get judged. He afraid for people to critique his gameplay and stuff like that. And he also feel like he ain't got the time for it. One time we was playing Madden. All my friends, we was in a group playing Madden. We was in a franchise. And he was upset. Like every year, not every year, but every season in that franchise, he was real good. He beat me every year. So one time I beat him. He was mad. He wanted to quit the franchise. He was a sore loser like that. And he was so mad, right? He's like, GG's, cut the game off, and like he was mad. Well, we couldn't advance the season until he play. Everybody got to play their game. He didn't want to play his game. So I reached out to him. I said, bro, when you going to play your game? We waiting on you. It's been 2 weeks now. We try to play a game a week like the real NFL. I say, why you ain't play your game? Hey man, I got more things to do in my life than just sit around and play video games all day.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Where them haters at, man.
I took that personal. I took that as a direct shot, as you saying, all I do is sit around and play video games all day. When all you do is go out and party and with your coke snorting friends. No, I'm not gonna get in that. I took it personal, and I felt like just because I finally beat you, like we done played 7 or 8 straight games, right? Because season after season after season, you beat me every season, and I finally got good enough, and I beat you, right? And now I quit. Now I don't want to play no more, like, because I beat you one time. It's 6-1. You beat me 6 times to the one time I beat you. Now you quit. But he's been a sore loser his whole life, and that's it. But at the same time, that's my brother. I love him. Like I grew up with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know how he is. So I got to handle him like that. I got to remove myself from playing any games from him. Because if I play games with him, it's going to get personal. You feel me? Like, you don't lose a good friend behind a misunderstanding. You just don't. Other than that, the man's solid. That dude will die for me. That dude will jump in front of a bullet for me. I'm not going to lose that behind the fact he a sore loser on some video game. I just ain't gonna play video games with him. It's the same thing if you let a friend borrow money and they never pay you back. If you know that person is good, if you know that person to help you on the street, if you getting jumped by somebody, if you know that person to watch your kids for you, if you ever need a babysitter, you don't lose a good friend behind some money. You just say, I'm not giving that motherfucker no more money. Bottom line, you fix the problems and you move forward. Let's see. I have a dear friend that I would have walked through fire for. We talk maybe once or twice a year, but if I said I need you, she'd be on the road instantly. That's a good friend. That's a good friend. That's a good friend. I don't care if y'all talk once a year. That's a good friend. That's a good friend. They got people that don't hear from people for a long time, and they got to sit there and wonder, are we still cool? When they first talk to that person, they're like, hey, we good? We still good? You ain't even got to think that. You know what you got. Even whether you hear from them constantly or rarely, you know what you got. So that's a good friend. Okay, I'll stop getting you off topic. Nah, you good. You good. He envies your bravery, commitment. That's not a productive mindset. Almost made a left. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't gonna go there. Yeah, as soon as he's not on top, he's not interested. You outgrew him. I did, but like I said, that's my brother, and I know him. I know his heart. Just we can't get down like that. We can't get down in video games. So, like I said, I tried all my friends and family as far as my content. Like, yo, this is my content. I'm not asking you if I send you my shit. I'm not. If let's say I'm going live, I'm not asking you to sit there and watch a whole 2-hour, 3-hour broadcast. Like, I'm not asking you to do that. But stop in, say hello. I would do it for you. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I got family and friends that just like, I got some friends like, I don't mess with them video games, Demetrius. I know you don't. But just, hey, stop in, like it, share it. Your son play video game. Your son play, let him watch. Let him and like I say, people gonna do what they feel. You can't hold that against them. You got to keep pushing forward. You got to keep moving forward. And that's what I had to do in my journey. Like, there was a point in time, I never loan money to a friend unless I'm okay with never getting it back. Money should never ruin a friendship. That's true. And I had money ruin a lot of my friendships, but I do that also. If I can afford to not have it back, then I'll lend it. Then I'll say, okay, y'all good. Take that. I'm gonna pay you back. Don't worry about it. If you can, okay, but if not, don't worry. No pressure. I do that. But like I say, there was a time where, like, let's say like around Warzone 1, everybody was clicked up. Everybody had a squad. Everybody had people they play with. I didn't have that. I didn't have that luxury. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a set squad. I didn't have people that I could boot up with every day. I just didn't have that. Most of my friends had a set squad, or they had people waiting in line. And I just felt like, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going. And then I wasn't really even that good at the game. Like, I played Call of Duty. I played Apex. Like, I didn't really want to be a burden to nobody. I didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be that person where, damn, I got to carry this. I got to carry a pick. Like, I didn't want to be that person. So I played with a lot of randos. Like, everybody that seen my content, like, who you playing with? I don't know. Just some random people. Like, even like I started playing, I wasn't playing at first when COD first dropped. It wasn't no damn researching. It was just Big Map and Plunder. So I didn't survive long on Big Map. So I played a lot of Plunder. And I was tearing Plunder up. I was getting like, by the time I got to like 100 wins, they was like, man, how you got to 100 wins? Like, last time I looked, you was at 25, you was at 50. Now you're at 100. A lot of the content I uploaded, if you go back and look at that, man, I was on a team by myself. Like, I'm playing against teams of 4. I'm still getting $1 million. I'm still busting ass on Plunder. I had to do that. I didn't tie my success. I tie my gameplay. I didn't tie none of that to anybody else. I just went out and did what I did. And that's the advice I give anybody that's serious about broadcasting, that's serious about content creation. It's good to have people. I said that in the last podcast. It's good to have the right people around you. It's good to have friends that support you. But don't tie what you want to do to anybody else, because at any point in time, them people could be gone. At any point in time, them people heart could harden, or it can change, and they can say, I don't want to support you no more. Or I don't feel like dealing with you no more. I ain't got time for you. So you do your thing. Whoever want to come along for the ride, you let them come along. But other than that, don't put your success on anybody else's back. That's selfish, and it just shows that you lazy at some points. Drag your own wagon. Pause. I remember the plunder tips you were giving. Sorry about that, Yeah, plunder is a great way to learn the map, get weapon XP, learn new guns, practice your movement. Yeah, I played so many times by myself. Like, and I didn't hold it against nobody. I didn't trip. I just, you know what I'm saying? I had content to create. So I couldn't say like, oh man, if nobody won't let me play with them, I can't create content. No. I got serious about my content, and I knew what I had to do. So I just did what I did. You finished eating? So what you doing in that kitchen?
I was getting something to drink.
You're not about to sip that soda for 2 years.
Yes, sir.
Do it. Drink it. And get out that kitchen. I don't want you in that kitchen.
Yes, sir.
Close that door.
Sorry.
Anyway, like I was saying. Well, sports guy. My brother right there, sports guy Q. What's up with you, bro? The Detroit fan. That's my boy. That's my brother. My brother. I ain't gonna say boy. You ain't no boy. You a grown man. That's my brother. Remember? What's up with your sports guy? How you feeling, my brother? You forgot to mute that time. I ain't forget. Y'all need to hear that too. If I gotta get on y'all, I'm gonna get on y'all too. Just know. Take off my belt. I'll take off my belt wherever I need to take it off. Oh boy, kudos to your Bills last week. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Hey, you seen how everybody picked the Lions? Everybody picked the Lions, dog. All these sports, like they was like, yeah, the Lions, yeah. Rightfully so though. The Lions good. The Lions ain't no. I don't really see anybody beating the Lions in the NFC. I don't. Not the Eagles. Not the everybody talking about the Rams gonna sneak in. Not the Rams. Dog, the Lions is the team to beat in the. The Lions might go to the Super Bowl this year. I don't see anybody. Who else is good in the NFC this year? Who else? Is the Lions? Is the Eagles? It ain't the Commanders. The Commanders good. The Lions is the team though. The Lions ain't playing this year, bro. I get it, but nah, we got. Hey, what Andre 3000 say? The South got something to say. That's all I gotta say. Buffalo got something to say. That's all I gotta say. Josh Allen is a beast. Yes, sir. I promise. No kitchen after 7. Got it, man. Listen, Michigan girl here been waiting 40 years for this season. Okay. Daddy, don't call me. Hey, listen, don't call me daddy. Don't call me daddy now. Call me daddy. Mess around, get them clap. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, I'm just playing. That's a joke. I'm good. Been lurking. I appreciate you, sports guy. I appreciate you, my brother. Busy as ever, but doing all right. Trying to get in the Christmas spirit for the kids, but I'm not feeling this year. I'm never feeling it. I'm not a Christmas guy. I'm not a holiday guy. I'm not no holiday, none. 4th of July, I don't celebrate nothing. I don't like none of that. I acknowledge holidays, but I don't. You ain't gonna find me in no Christmas sweater or no shit like that. I don't do that. Yeah, I be shutting that kitchen down, man, cause they be up in there. They start taking stuff and snacking on stuff, and I don't like kids hanging in the kitchen, bro. I just don't. And this is coming off University of Michigan winning this college football playoff championship. Okay. If we can stop getting hurt. Oh, man, yeah, y'all lost Montgomery. Man, Montgomery was on a tear this year. He was on a tear, man. Like, yeah, man. I had him on my fantasy team, bro. And I'm in the playoffs butt naked right now, bro. That dude got me all the way to the damn. I'm in the semifinal right now, bro. He just hurt, dog, for the year. You know what's crazy? I think his damn his yardage total was like 875 and a half, and I think he got 875. It's a whatever the total is, it was a half. That was his bet how many yards he get for the year. Somebody put like $1,000 on it to win like $3 or $4 million, right? And he got it was like 875 yards, 875 and a half. That motherfucker got 875 and missed a half and hurt his knee and he out for the dog. What's going on in the NFL, dog? What's up with that, man? What's up with that? Get off the internet. Facts. Sound like me, Uncle P. Somebody said good girl to me the other day. And I was like, phew, those are dangerous. I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, daddy do something to me, bro. Not just daddy, though. Big daddy. When I hear big daddy,
God
damn. When I hear big daddy,
he's pulling his cock out.
You better watch it. You better watch it. Play stupid games, you win big prizes. Big prizes.
He's pulling his cock out.
That's all I'm gonna say. Not a holiday guy is Cap. Then you better be at work all them holidays. But hey, what's up? First of all, what's up, N2? What's up, my brother? Listen, I'll work 7 days a week if the money right, bro. Don't. Hey, bro, what you talking about? Don't get me wrong. Hey, I'll take a day off now. I don't celebrate the 4th of July, but if I got the day off and with pay, yeah, I'm gonna put something on the grill for you, my boy. But I don't need it. I'll take pay and a half to go to work. I don't remember the last time I had a holiday off. I heard overtime. Got an org sponsoring you doing, my G. Got an org sponsoring you doing. Let's see. Fuck a team roster. He got an organization. Yeah. Nah, but like I said, man, that's just part of my journey, man. And where I'm at now, like I said, I've said that a lot in my journey. I've said that a lot in my journey that I'm a variety streamer, and the variety that I've given is just multiple games. Like I'm not a person that stream one game. Although it may seem like all I stream is Fallout, no, I got other games that I like. Um, but that's the reason why we here right now. That's the reason why I started the podcast. I've been talking about it for a few years now, and I remember when I was like sold, like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the podcast. I'm gonna do that. I like to talk. I'm gonna do that. And I remember I'm not gonna even reference the actual point, but I remember I was in someone's stream and we had a debate, and it started off good as most debates do, and then it went left, where people were saying each other was stupid because you weren't agreeing with what they were saying. People were judging you. People were saying I'm unfollowing you. Like, it got real bad. People was like, it got real bad, and I said, damn, this is really the consequence for people having opinions. When your opinion differs from other people, like they'll stop fucking with you. That's a dangerous space to be in with anybody. Like, I don't judge people for their religion. I don't judge people for their political affiliation. I don't judge people for, like, I know some white folks that be like, hey, I don't want to mess with no black women. I love white women. Pink toes, they call them. I love pink toes. Hey, you love pink toes, you love pink toes. Like, hey, I don't judge nobody, is the point. Like, I'm not gonna not be your friend because of that. But I'm not gonna be cool with you if what you like is an oppression to me or my people. If that's the case, I ain't messing with you. But you're allowed to move how you want to move. You're allowed to live how you want to live. You're allowed to like what you want to like. We don't have to be on the same page. But there's a lot of people in the broadcasting space. There's a lot of people in the gaming space that they will cut you clean off if you don't agree with them. And I'm like, nah, I'm not with that. Like, I'm not getting into that. So I kind of felt like, damn, I know I got some strong opinions. I know I stand on my opinions. I'm not the type of man that will let people sway me or change my mind. You got to have a real good damn argument to change my mind about anything I believe in or anything I'm rolling with. So I stand on shit. I stand on a lot of my shit. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe now is not the time for me to do a podcast. Maybe now is not the time for me to put my opinions out there, because I don't want people I call friends judging me. I don't want people that don't know me coming for my throat. Like, I don't want to pause. I don't want to deal with any of that. And then going through what I went through in this year, I remember telling a few of my friends, like, yo, this is the year we ain't censoring shit. We ain't backtracking. We ain't holding our tongue. We going all in. And I said, you know what? It's time to revisit the podcast. It's time for me to because I don't have no malice, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to discuss things. I do want to have an open platform. I do want people to be able to put their feelings out there and their concerns and their likes or dislikes. I want all that to be talked about. I want to have guests. I want to talk to people. I want to promote people. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. It's about the people I'm dealing with. You know, I want to be able to say, hey, you may think you're not a big deal, but you're going to come on this podcast, and you're going to be a big deal. It's going to be all about you. You're the guest. You're the feature. Tell people where you're from, what games you play, how long you've been streaming, what's your favorite game. Like, I want to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I've been said that. I've been wanting to do that, and I've been had that idea. And it's just time, man. It's just time, especially with the way some of these games are going. Like I said, anybody that streams COD, just stream just COD. Look at the way the game is going. You know what I'm saying? Look at the way some of these games are going. You're getting less and less and less, and you got to try to create content with that. I don't want to have my back up against the wall with just one game or just one thing that I enjoy. If I'm going to be a broadcaster, if I'm going to be a variety streamer, a variety broadcaster, I want to have true variety. That's how we got here. That's the journey. I hope y'all love that and respect that. Let's see. Pink toes. I've never heard that. You never heard that? You never heard? They call white girls pink toes. You never heard that? I heard it twice. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I heard it twice. I heard it twice in my lifetime. I heard a person that I know. I heard a person that I know say it, and then I heard it on a podcast, like an interview. Y'all know the football player Michael Irvin? Michael Irvin said it on a podcast. He said they got a limo, and he said, I got a whole bunch of girls come with me, some pink toes. The dude said, pink toes? He's like, yeah, man, some white women. And one of the hosts of the podcast like, yeah, some white women. You don't know that? Like, that's what they call them, pink toes, man. I didn't make it up. That's just, I could send you the link to if you want to see the whole interview. But I heard it well before that. Just never used it. That's well time paused. That's it doing to me too. I don't judge people that fuck with liars and disingenuous people still, cause what they did to me, I just hope they don't do to you. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I mean, you can't even worry about it. You gotta move how you move. You gotta be who you are. You can't. And I had to learn this. This is difficult. It's not easy. Even when someone mess over you, you can't let that change you. You gotta let that situation change how you deal with that person. That's like we just was talking earlier about lending money to friends and stuff. If you don't mind lending your friends money, if you don't mind helping people in need, if somebody takes some money from you and don't pay you back, you don't close your pocket. You don't say, well, I'm not lending money to nobody now. You say, I'm not lending money to him or her anymore. You just fix that situation. Because one of your real friends may need you. You know what I'm saying? And you come through for them and they say, okay, I got you, and they pay you back. That's good. You don't treat everyone else different. You don't let someone change who you are at your core. And everybody not going to agree with that, but I'm telling you what I know. I've been on this earth 41 years. Don't ever let nobody change who you are to your core, because you may get the blessings you get in life based on who you are. When you change who you are, you may not get those blessings anymore. God may not favor you no more because you changed who you are. And you let one person change you. You let one person come through and change who you are. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Just tell that one friend, oh yeah, you still my boy, you still my dog, I love you. Man, I could borrow $10. No, you can't get $1 out of me. 10? No, you can't get 1. Remember when I gave you that 20? I asked you for my money and you said, oh man, you worry about that little $20? I ain't worried about it no more. But we're not doing money no more. Oh, I love you. I love you, dog. Whatever you need, I got you. But that money, nah, we can't do that no more. Can't do that no more. That I'm telling you, bro. You think about it. Just think about it. Think about it. Like that, you don't lose no friends over it's $20. You gotta think in your mind that he must have really needed that. He must have really. I don't like the fact that you belittled it, because it wasn't little. It wasn't little when you needed it. When you needed that $20, it wasn't no little deal. But now that you gotta pay it back, yeah, you worry about that $20? No, I wasn't worried about it. You was worried about it because you asked me about it. Okay. What up, Queen? Queen Mouse in the house. Queen Mouse in the house. What up, Queen? Hey, Queen. Queen in there. Don't let nobody change you, bro. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Queen. How about yourself? What up, B Double? B Double in the house. Now you know what? Now if you want to talk about some
Cheeks.
B Double got you.
Cheeks.
Now you want to talk about some cheeks now? I'm just saying. You doing good? That's what's up. I really can't stand you. You ain't gotta stand. You lay down. You ain't gotta stand. Yo.
Real bad man.
You ain't gotta stand. You can lay down or bend over, however you want to do it. It's up to you. But like I said, don't never let anybody change who you are to your core. Don't ever do it, man. Trust me, and I know that's hard. I know that's hard to do because it can be more than just $20. It could be a worse situation than that, and you feel like, you know what, I'm about to move different from here on out. Before you make that decision, stop and think about it. Stop and think about it, because people that know you and know who you are in your heart, they're gonna look at you different. They're gonna be like, damn, you changed. What did this to you? Like, one person, you could have just changed that relationship with that one person. You don't need to be like that to everybody. So just think about that. Think about that. B Double lie, y'all. She can stand me. She love me. She love me. Don't let her lie to y'all. But man, I thank y'all for coming through, man. Listen, that's gonna conclude the podcast. I told my story. Hopefully, I can get a guest on next show. Like, I know who I want my guest to be, but I don't know. His mind out to lunch right now, so I don't know if he's gonna be ready for it. So we'll see. We'll see. What you saying still relevant, but it ain't even about money. But highly appreciate what you said. Hey, bro. Hey, I understand. Like I say, it's not. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody gonna approach it differently, bro. Everybody gonna approach it differently. It's not. I'm just saying, just stop and consider it. That's all. Just stop and consider what you about to do. It's cool. Like, everybody not gonna handle everything the same way. You may feel like, nah, I gotta handle this way. Nah, I gotta change on this person. Hey, do what you feel is best. But the right thing to do is always just think. Just think before you act. That's all. That's all. How many people messing over you for you to say, I'm not messing with anybody no more like this? Everybody ain't did you wrong. Everybody haven't done wrong to you. So it's just something to consider, man. It's just something to think about. That's all. Like, but you do what's best for you, Into. I love you, my brother. I don't question anything you do. You know how to deal with things. You know how to deal with people. You know what you need to do in life. So just do what you gotta do, my brother. Do what you gotta do. Make sure y'all tap into the socials. I'm about to get up off this thing. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. If you haven't already, man, check the socials out. Please subscribe to my YouTube. This whole vibe is going up on the YouTube channel. I might post it tonight. If it clears tonight, I'll post it tonight. Probably about to get on some COD. Oh, you know what I need to do? I made it to the end. I got like 20% left maybe of Fallout. So I think I need to finish that. Once I finish it, I'm probably not gonna play Fallout again until the second season of the show come out. I'm gonna probably start Dying Light. I'm gonna probably start back up on Dying Light. Or I could get back on the Telltale games. I might do the Telltale games. Who knows? Don't have me beating more games than you this year. Man, listen, man. I already got 6 done. How many games did I finish this year? How many games did I finish this year? The Wolf Among Us. What else did I finish this year? I don't know. You got me, dog. You might already have it. You got that hey.
Real bad man.
You got that, dog. You did some Telltale. I did the Wolf Among Us. The Batmans, I done the Batmans last year. I might have done the Walking Dead this year. I might have finished it this year. If so, that's only 2. What else did I? Yeah, I did the Walking Dead. I did so if I do. Oh, okay. I did The Walking Dead. I did finish that. I did The Wolf Among Us. I did Vanquish. I did do Vanquish. That's 3. What else did I do this year? Man, let me look at my PlayStation thing. Hold on. Damn it! I want to show you the. I mean, you technically you can't beat Madden, but I did do like 3 Super Bowls. 3. If I do Fallout, that'll be 4. I like I'm missing something, man. Keep on running list helps me remember stuff. I can't. You know what? It's burning a hole in my head right now. But when I go up and look at my PlayStation, I'm gonna know exactly what I finished. I can't. I just. Oh my gosh. Anyway, leave me alone, Reap. Don't challenge me, bro. I don't like that. Dang, he thinking hard. Go to bed. Go to bed. I thought you was watching the movie. Go to bed. All right, we need to get up out of here, man. Who's streaming? Who's streaming right now? We need to bless somebody. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like I say, who the hell is knocking up there? Okay, I'm too old to be up till midnight. It's mama's bedtime. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. Let's see who's on. Let's see who is on. Come on, man. Don't do that. Just say who is KX Network or Cash Crow. That's your people, Reap. That's your people. Oh my! Oh, good on that. Let's see who on. My people that's on. Tally on. Miss M on. Russ on. Jungle Russ. Seda. Damn, Jazzy on Call of Duty. True Beast Mode. Black Gamer Lead. Rob. Sir Rich. Bad Jacob. Coop. Let's see. Cash Crow is the dude you see me in podcasts with at times and meet at the fight tournament. Okay, well, let's do Cash. Let's do Cash then. Cass. I'm sorry, not Cash. Cass. We could do Cass. Cash Crow. I wanted to rate Coop. Coop sitting at 0 views, but he playing Grocery Store Simulator. I don't know if y'all want to see that. And then Jazzy playing Call of Duty. I know some of y'all came from the raid. Y'all seen that. Y'all seen enough of that. So we can go to Cash Crow. Okay, yeah, we could do Cash Crow. We could do that. Let's see. Let's do Cash Crow. I'm gonna give him a follow too because I don't think I'm following him. KSHCROE. What is that he playing? It's a KXI Winter A D&D campaign. Is that it? Is that it, Reap? Looks like he got a black hat on with a red brim. That's right, huh? Cash Crow. Don't leave me hanging, Reap. Yep. Okay, cool. That's where we going. That's where we going right there. Hold on, I'm not following him, man. I don't think I can rate him. Oh yeah, we got that. We got it. Hey man, again, man, thank y'all, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the love and support. Thank you, Reaper. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Into. Thank you, Kinston Killer, for the monster raid. Thank y'all, man, for supporting the Piccsta, man. Stay tuned. Watch the socials. Episode 3 coming next weekend. We ain't gonna stop, man. We ain't gonna stop. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great holiday. Make sure y'all tune in to your homeboy. I got y'all, man. Peace.
Cheeks.